Dokkan's 8th anniversary prep mode is in full swing. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video, and in today's video we have a special global producer's letter tweeted out at an odd time, but nonetheless it basically sets in forth in motion all of the events leading up to the 8th anniversary. The only thing that's a mystery now is who the June Dokkan Fest is going to be. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to take a look at just a few of the key highlights from this producer letter, give my thoughts on what it means and what you can expect. So first and foremost, the producer letter doesn't say much other in the beginning, at least, other than introducing us to the standby skill. A bit late if you ask me, right, considering the standby skill is part of Goku's kit from this year's Golden Week, the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament. Goku would have made sense for them to do this explanation earlier in the celebration, like before Goku's release, but nonetheless it's here now. So they're kind of go over the details of how standby skill works, and to expect two brand new standby skill characters coming to global here for the 8th anniversary. And of course those are none other than the LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. They introduced these two new characters, reminding us that they will be coming for the 8th anniversary. Now, you have to remember with these producer letters, they assume most of their players don't know or aren't aware of the Japanese player base's existence. They assume that you're only playing the global version or only know of the global version, so they will act as though this is brand new information. But of course, all of us knew that these were coming. And of course, they also reveal, if I can find it here, the other Part 2 LR, the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and GT Goku, both of which have standby skills, both of which are some of the most powerful standby skills in the game, and these guys are arguably one of the best units in the game. So definitely trying to build that hype for the 8th anniversary. So I mean, that's pretty much all they did. I mean, they didn't talk much about what's coming after Golden Week, but we can safely assume it's probably the Super 17, given previous year's timeline. They could throw a curveball and throw a Kale at us, but I don't see that. I feel like delaying Super 17 any further is only going to hurt his value. So more than likely he's coming next. But that's not all they revealed. In fact, they revealed, if I can find the clip here, there it is, the 8th anniversary countdown rapid growth special missions. Starting on May 21st, you can begin to complete these missions to gather these little 8th anniversary rapid growth coins. You can see them here. So on the 21st, that's pretty much coinciding with the sort of mini part 2 of the part 2, right? So a lot of the events are dropping between today and tomorrow, and on the 21st is when we'll get the other half of the part 2 content, along with these rapid growth missions. Now, according to the producer letter here, these little bonus items that you get for completing the missions can be exchanged for Dragon Stones. They mentioned in the producer letter up to 60 Dragon Stones and Elder Kais can be obtained. Now, it's unsure if you have to make a choice right now of Elder Kais or Dragon Stones, how it's going to work. We'll have to see. I don't imagine the missions are going to be too terribly difficult. I know a lot of people were worried that they'll blow through them right away and then maybe end up using the 60 Dragon Stones, but I don't think you'll be able to. I would hope that they're a little bit smarter than that. I'm imagining some of them are going to be time gated, like these missions here, the Tremendous Progress Growth Challenge, right? So they'll give a certain type of Extreme Z Awakening, and then we may not have or like awaken a certain type of character that hasn't quite released yet. So like, you know, the STR missions will become available when 17 drops, and then you awaken a 17 character, or same with like the EZA. I imagine they'll do something along the lines of this, just to kind of semi-time gate it a bit, so that way you don't accidentally blow through the stones before the anniversary. But who knows? Maybe they'll have it like the Dragon Stone ore, where the exchange can't happen until the day of the anniversary. So right now you just collect up all the missions, like you did for the Dragonstone, or you get all your points, and then as the 8th anniversary begins, then you can collect them up. So far as I know, these were not on JP. I restarted my JP account right before the 8th anniversary, and I'm fairly certain these were not on JP. I'm pretty sure this is a global exclusive thing, so pretty nice. An extra 60 dragon stones just for completing a bunch of missions, which I imagine aren't going to be too terribly hard. And the last thing they mention is that beginning on the 31st of May, we will jump into the countdown missions. Now, this is, I think, a little bit early. They usually start in the part 2 of the anniversary, the pre-anniversary celebration, but they're starting it at the beginning of the month. But this is great because it's going to net us an extra 80 celebration summon tickets for the 8th anniversary. So a lot to begin preparing for. The missions, again, is probably not going to be too terribly hard, and when they come out, we'll give you the guide on how to get all of the tickets. Now, these tickets are for the 8th anniversary summon banner, not for the dual Dokkan Fest or the 77 ticket guaranteed LR banner. This is for the 8th anniversary summon banner, the one with a bunch of general pull units and the random chance of pulling an LR. Now, this is the non-GSSR banner, but still, it's free summons, and if you can use some of these characters, it's a good chance to pick them up. I know in previous years, last year, I ended up rainbowing this GT Vegeta off of it, and on JP, I actually ended up picking up a couple of these guys here, the Trunks and Giru. So there's definitely some value here, and then of course there's always the chance you could pull an LR. So on JP, it was up to Golden, it was up to Fused Zamos, who was after Golden Frieza, but for us, Fused Zamos came before Golden Frieza. So I am honestly unsure whether we'll have up to Fused Zamos or up to Golden Frieza. I don't see why they wouldn't just have both, but you never know. Global's funky sometimes, but hopefully it remains the same and both are unfeatured on the banner. That would be great. So that is pretty much it, guys. There wasn't too much, but the big things were this extra tickets and extra stones for us over here on Global, which is always a plus. So anyways, guys, that is the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know, are you hyped to be in anniversary prep mode? I know I am. As the weeks go on, as we prepare, we will start pushing out our anniversary prep guides. That is Elder Kai farming, that is item farming, that is awakening metal farming, and super attack farming. We're gonna get all of that stuff ready so you are rolling into the 8th anniversary with everything you need to get going as soon as you summon for the unit. So make sure you guys stay tuned for all of that. So if nothing else, guys, thanks for watching, and aloha.